few weeks ago, I got another second-hand plastic fellowship, and I thought it was time for some more custom heroes. So here is everything I did.
We travel light. Let us hunt some orc.
Last time I had some of these miniatures, I showed you that I used them for mounted 3 hunters, which I built and painted in a different video. I just wanted to show you here the difference between them when they were unvarnished and varnished, looking far better once the super matte varnish was applied. I cannot stress enough how much I love these 3, and I cannot stress enough how much I love this Winsor & Newton matte varnish. It's completely life-changing. I don't know what to say. It's incredible.
I am Aragorn, son of Aragorn.
Inspired by the old 3 hunter set that had Aragorn with a bow, I wanted to make something similar to use the one from the Fellowship sprue. I mentioned before that this Aragorn is not my favorite since his pose looks a bit, let's just say, odd, so I thought this could be a good application. After I removed the arms, I repositioned one of them to hold the bow, and the other one I got it from my leftover parry bits, same as the bow and the arrow. Then I added a sprue goo hood to add to the ranger look I wanted him to have, and I reconstructed his sword to hang on his belt, using the original one from the set, just removed from his hand, and the leftover guard I had in my bits box. Once painted and varnished, here is the final result. I absolutely love him, I gotta say it. Again, another eBay pickup. I wanted to use this Legolas to represent one of the most iconic moments in the Two Towers, Legolas' shield skate on the Deeping Wall. The conversion was not that complicated, since I only removed the rock under the foot from the original sculpt, but then I made him a base with some stairs and a spare Uruk shield. Once painted and based, here's the final result. It might not be the most realistic scene of a movie that has Balrogs and wizards and orcs and rings of power, but hey, it's iconic enough and I wanted to have it. It felt very wrong to make a Legolas, but not a Gimli from Helm's Deep. So I had an idea. I always loved this limited edition Gimli that is sitting pretty on 43, so I wanted to try to make him.
He was twitching because he's got my axe embedded in his nervous system.
I tried to get my hands on the original sculpt, but I couldn't find any for sale, so it was the only shot I got so far. I used a spare Uruk for the base, and I made an indentation on his helmet to hold the axe in place. After that, it was just a matter of relocating his legs by chopping and gluing them back, putting them in the right angle, filling gaps if needed with green stuff, and then working on his arms. His left arm was again from my bits box from Perry, since I wanted him to be holding his pipe in a different angle, which I made with some broken down pieces from a spear. It might not be the limited edition one, but I love this Gimli with a passion. And especially since he's in a regular sized base, it allows me to use him in regular play, unlike the original one, which is a plus on my books. I painted this other Boromir a few weeks before getting the new sprue, so I just built him without any conversions. I just put him on a rock to stand out and be a bit taller than the other troops. But now I had 2, so I inspired from a video from Windrush Wargamers and made a custom mounted Boromir. The legs and horse are from a broken rider of Rohan. I split up Boromir around the waist and I pasted him in the hips of the rider. After some gap filling and simple sculpting, he was ready to ride to Rivendell. The only thing that I recommend you to do with this sculpt is that you don't take the legs that are so heavily armored, so his clothing still fits with the normal fellowship Boromir, and of course the Rohan kind of armor wouldn't really suit him, but that's the only thing. Besides that, conversion is very simple and the process is super simple and it gives a great result. So, and here we have them all together. I am very happy with these guys. It is very refreshing for me to every so often work on these little projects here and there. You just see some bits on your boxes and it just feels like it's good to give them some use and to do something new with them. I'm very happy with them. I think that having variety of heroes is very important, so you don't always use the same ones, and to represent moments of the movies that are iconic and that I would like to keep. So I just needed to make them. So here they are. I hope that you guys enjoyed this a little bit of a shorter video for this week, but yeah, I'm working on a lot of different projects to send your way in new videos in the next weeks, so you will see them eventually, but for now I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week, and yeah, let me know if there's anything else you would like me to try out in the comments. Cheers.